What's happening?
What's up?
Get my background going here, and
Yeah, I gotta figure out what in the world. Because remember the last time it was all sorts of special, man. So, yeah.
yeah, it's sometimes it gets so weird.
Well, especially if we talk about things that it doesn't really want us to talk about. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what it is. I know. I gotta start the camera on OBS Studio. See if that doesn't work. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh boy.
One of those days.
Oh yeah. This is gonna take a minute. There we go. Come on. Okay. That up. Okay.
Hey, there you are.
Hey. I don't know why I'm tiny and why my background is MIA.
That's about normal.
Yeah. Okay. Come on now. The only thing with this is just how slow it takes, or how long it takes for it to allow you to adjust. I keep clicking the AI optimize. What's going on?
Huh. Well, can you hear me okay, though? Everything's good on your end?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hold on. Let me turn up my mic. That might help.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
I was just trying to... I wonder why it won't let me invite you in a multi-guest thing.
I don't know, because I tried to set it up like that.
Oh, it's because you're already in another one. It won't let it happen.
All right. I gotta... Well, I'll just use what... It's just... Okay. There we go. Just gonna really zoom in on oh, shit. All right, there we go. Oh, man. What a week.
No kidding.
Jeezle Pete's. I was not prepared for Lady Lindsay to lead the chat, that's for sure.
No, not even close.
No, not who I thought was gonna depart this mortal coil quick. But I mean, well, so the name of this one was from Dumb and Dumber. Our birds' heads are falling off. Did it freeze? Yeah, you're like solidly frozen. Shit. All right. Well, yep.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, you're fine. I was just saying, I was
It
telling a joke
it
and it
kicked me.
really cut out. I was like, oh, okay.
It kicked me. Like it booted me. I have no idea what happened.
That's crazy. Because I was just saying that was the name of the live, was from, Dumb and Dumber. Our birds' heads are falling off. Just,
I mean, it feels so right. I just don't know. I don't know what happened. Like I wasn't doing anything, so I don't know why it just cut out that way.
Well, it was just funny because I was waiting for you to like laugh or something, and it was just like you like, like yeah, pretty much. I was like, well,
I was gonna do that
right.
from now on.
Just freeze. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, all right, cool. I guess I missed on that one. Shoot, dang.
It was a bad joke, man.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
man. Well, all right. So what are we doing? Do we want to do the others or no?
Yeah, if you want to. That way we can all just have it all and be on the same page and stuff.
Hopefully it doesn't echo like it does sometimes.
Yeah, let me know if it does. Like I said, I got like my work headphones, so I'm gonna give that a shot and see what happens.
Well, let me get on to the clock app. Do you want to start it?
Yeah, I can start it.
Okay. And then
let me see. Are you at least up loaded in?
I'm on TikTok. The other account's TikTok, so I don't know how long my phone will last today, but I'll just wait for you. Oh, good Lord. Oh, I'm on our live. Oh boy.
Now it's just gonna circle.
Yep.
Okay, it's up.
Okay.
You should be able to see it.
Let me turn this down before I drive myself completely freaking crazy.
Jump in. There you go.
Yay! Let me get my microphone. Oh.
Okay.
A background would probably be good, huh? There we go.
Make sure I didn't mute myself. I do that a lot with these.
Okay. Well, here I'll make my background my Zen garden from. I got it for work. There we go. It's a dumpster fire.
why it's doing it this way.
What's it
We
doing?
just go back to co-host. Like on the other, what's it look like on your phone? Is it just the two of us?
Yeah.
Like
well,
normal?
yeah, but there's like, so it's you, and then there's like 4 boxes.
Yeah, I don't know why it's did
It
it
would
that
only
way.
let me do multi. It would only let me request multi. Whatever the hell.
It's so dumb.
There we go. All right. So, at least it's not echoing horribly. So,
I don't think it's that bad.
no,
I could be
it's
wrong.
not. It's not so far, but I also have the volume all the way down on the phone. So,
I know. As long as you can hear me okay on it, I'm good with it.
and I'm hoping that if any, well, is Tabby in either? No, nothing. No,
I
not
don't.
yet.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
No.
we got
Well,
like
it's
a
her.
minute
It's her.
early.
Yeah, her birthday yesterday too. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's right. We had discussed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I hate that it. I hate that it's set up this way.
Which way?
Oh well. Like the multi-guest.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we can change the format. Live settings? No. That's, I think, my settings, not the actual.
Yeah, because it didn't go co-host, it went multi-guest.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what's they're promoting right now or something? I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Even though they don't want you to talk about certain topics, just only you can only have multi guests for.
Right.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
All
I'm
right.
gonna.
Okay.
That way, it's not echoing in my head.
Okay. Uh oh. Yeah, there's an echo.
Oh, that's because. Now you should be good.
Okay. Welcome to the Unconsenting Governed. My name's AJ.
And I am Nova.
And they're dropping like flies.
Yeah, they are. Which is good.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
Well, I feel like it's like turnabout because it's happened in the other side of the aisle a lot more, but
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, any of them. I mean, if you're over a certain age, like just get the hell out.
Yeah. True.
I hate to be that way, but like we shouldn't have the situations we've been in, where, people are end up in nursing homes and dementia wards and all the other things. Like we should just honestly,
that one was wild
right.
to me. The dementia unit, I was like, oh, isn't that special? Like, oh my god, that yeah.
How do we even justify that shit anymore? Really?
Well, my whole thing, and it has been for a minute, has been how in the AF, and I'm going to say it like that, but it's true. How do we have a person in the White House who his competence is quite frankly a coin toss to me? Like, it's dicey at best now, and I don't think that it's just our side of the aisle that feels that way. I think there's a lot of other people that feel similarly about his cognition, and it's to me that's a bigger problem. Like, how is he entering contracts? How are we negotiating anything? If you're incompetent, you cannot do any of those things. How is that happening? How is it legal?
No, it shouldn't be. I mean, if you think about any other contract and everything else that you're legally cannot get into if it's questioned, I guess, for lack of better words, there's no reason for any of this. we just keep making it worse by ignoring the problem, basically.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like how many more and overall on either side of the aisle need to, by the way, the Nova account is frozen.
Am I?
Oh, it's just on a delay. Okay. Big time delay.
Yeah, they're just delaying each other big time.
It looked like you were sleeping.
I was just
It's like
I was just sitting still for a minute.
Like it does look like it now. Like it's just like the monitor's just like
That's so weird.
It is very
I'll just move my head a little bit more and like make it happen.
No, I think it's frozen.
I'm like bobbing my head. You hear me bobbing my head? I got my own beats.
There's no bobbing that is happening. On the unconsenting, on the computer one, it's bopping. On the phone, the Nova Imperium, yeah. You're just like,
That's hilarious. Oh man.
Oh well, but anywho,
and we give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
Anyway, I forget what tirade I was going on.
I think we freeze.
Yeah, except for just the fact that how is it legal in any other context? It wouldn't be. You can't even buy a car when you are considered incompetent. Like they actually run a check on that. What the fuck?
Right. You can't sign a contract. Nothing. You can't do anything. Like even you can't even sign over like your will.
No,
or anything.
Can't change your will.
So nothing. Like, why are we allowing him to do anything? Like, it's insane.
Like how
I can't.
Oh, just the sheer.
How is it allowed? Like how? Yeah, just the sheer insanity of it all. Like thinking about it. Like listen to this dumbass talk. I should calm down. It's too early to get that riled. But like
we got
just listen to him talk about stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah.
Although, let him keep talking. Let him keep talking because he's gonna let out some more secrets sooner or later before it's all said and done.
Well, and like that's another issue is that, it's almost like you're giving the plot away when you keep talking about it. Like. It's not, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, if he thinks he's distracted, it's no. Resounding no. Like, we can see right through it. We can tell what's happening.
Yeah, he's given some interesting information away in the last couple of days, especially with
scheduled
some of his fun stuff, like the how Lady Graham was scheduled to win her the contest, and that the same doctor that fixed the piercing pagoda is the one that signed or told him or something about the like, what the heck.
Well, and okay,
what is going on?
Okay, about that too. We could start with the piercing pagoda physician, okay? Because aren't most of the time, like I know in Ohio, we vote for an ME, a coroner, right? It's an elected position. Now it's not in every state. Some of them are internally appointed. So, but regardless, what are the fucking odds that this is the same person working in an ER in Butler, Pennsylvania, and then became overnight, apparently, a coroner with in a whole other state in DC?
Right.
Does DC elect their coroners?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
I don't. That's a very good question. I've really wondered that myself. Like if I should do a deep dive and look into it and see if we can figure that stuff out, because I can't.
Yeah, because I feel like it's awfully weird.
It's like my whole body just wants to just tweak out about it because I don't understand the process. Like I don't understand how we can even feel good about anything. It just feels so wrong
Yeah.
in every way imaginable. Like there's no
Well,
central casting. That's the only thing I have.
the other thing too that makes me wonder is if there's two things. One is it DoorDash grandma. And then
Oh,
two is what are the odds that it is
you froze.
I said is it DoorDash grandma.
Oh, on the other account, I can't hear you. You froze. It's gonna be one of those days.
You've been frozen. Well, oh,
Really?
yeah, you're still frozen. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you just fine. I got 3 people in. Let me see who's in my. Oh, it's just you, me, and then this other. Okay, so I'm just gonna end the computer live and just stay right here. I'm pointing right at you. On the Liberty page.
Okay.
And then call it because it's just frozen and
Yeah.
it dropped you and everything. So
Okay, that's fine.
Come find us on the other page.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but
I know.
it's not working out.
No, and I don't know. I know we were trying to daisy chain and then it doesn't want us to do that anymore apparently. But anyway, the joke I had made when it froze was that is central casting, because you had said central casting. I said, well, first off, is it DoorDash grandma?
I wish.
Are they going to use the same lady? And then 2, it was here's the other one that I wonder. What are the odds that was involved in the kirking?
That's a really good point. A little scary, but it's a really good point.
Yeah, because I feel like they're going to roll DoorDash grandma for something else. But anyway.
Man, they're
down fighter pilot and DoorDash grandma. Like, come the fuck on.
She was something else too.
Yes. I know. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't a B. Arthur lookalike contest. So
no. I wonder if I just type in DoorDash grandma if it will come up.
Probably, but yeah, I mean,
it said. Was a paid Trump actor.
Fantastic. No shit. Oh shit, now you're frozen. No. Oh no. What in the heck? Son of a gun. All right. Clearly another night of technical stuff, guys. I'm sorry. What the heck? Good Lord. That was my bad, Nova. I'm sorry. My bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I had hit disconnect by mistake. Like I over-clicked. It was like, boop, done.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It did it to me too.
Oh, yeah.
And then I almost sent you a rose, and I'm like, I can't give you things.
That would be inappropriate.
We should be good. We should be back in. I don't know what's going on. Like, I've got full signal and everything.
I cannot see you at all.
Really?
The screen is black. Yep.
I see my face.
I see nothing.
I don't see it on the other.
Oh, there's the background.
Is it because of the screen? Like, is it cutting us off because of our name?
No. Oh. Wait, you mean the show's name?
Yeah. Because
Because our birds' heads are falling off? That's what I named
Yeah,
it.
because like I can't see it at all on like I'm on the back,
All right.
the backup.
All right. You want me to flip to Ajax? God dang it, man.
No, I was just gonna say, let me just change my background and see if it does anything.
Okay. I can always just get rid of mine too, or make it smaller. I didn't have any notifications. Unless it's a Liberty thing, but I doubt it.
Can you? It still. It just says Liberty, and now
Yeah. Yeah, like your camera's
it's
not
so
working.
weird because I can see myself.
That's so weird. It's literally like your camera's not working.
This is my cell phone. It's brand new. It works.
It just gets frustrating because like every week it's a new technical difficulty. Like it doesn't make any sense. And now I'm glitching out and freezing. Like it doesn't make any sense.
It just
goes to show you like you can't have a say in anything. Like it's freaking.
That's insane because I don't even have a background on right now. Like it's just my backdrop. Just trying to see if it would work.
Here, let me take the name. Let me change my background so it doesn't say the show's anything. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
It's just it's so fucked up because it's like they can talk about all kinds of crazy shit and we can't even have the name that we have without dealing with actual like what do you call it? You know, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm just tired.
I get you.
You know, it gets old. After a while, you just get tired of fighting uphill both ways.
Can you see me on the beach?
Nope. I cannot see you at all. I just see it's just black.
That is so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
It's bizarre, but
let me see. What does this do?
somebody keeps requesting to come up. Do you want me to let them up?
That one was the backup phone. I just wanted to see if it would do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, it's working. I just was like, okay, I don't know, because we were in the middle of doing what the theme of the show.
Yeah. What a weird problem.
It is. It's weird because like I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know how to make that better because I don't. Like that's my cell phone. I don't.
I know. No, I get it. Well, I mean, we can. Do you want to? I mean, I don't know. There's 3 people in here, so I can restart.
I'm just gonna leave and come back. I'll restart the app.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Sorry again about all the technical stuff. This has been happening to us. We're being basically censored left, right, and center. It's not fun. Every time we talk about something that we found, or so you'll see that we try to space those out because we've been basically it's been rough.
All right, here's the magic chance. Let me see. I'm just gonna do no background.
Yay!
There you go.
All right, you're back.
I mean, it's not like my background's bad. It's just a Marvel curtain with my
Well,
thing, but
now we seem to be a little bit less, you know, it's a little less hostile now that it doesn't have the name of the.
the
Anywho,
show we
yeah.
do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got, gotta love it. But anyway, we were discussing the departure of the late great queen, Lindsay
Oh,
Graham herself.
yeah, she's a
She was a
hoot.
complicated.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the whole thing about coroners being elected. You in at least in Ohio, I'm not sure if anybody has any experience in other areas, other parts of the country. Whatever, jump on in and let us know. But I feel like that's like, doesn't it take a long time to become a pathologist as well? So how are you an ER doc and then, like, I don't know, it's not like a 6-month course. It's like
No,
years of work.
be,
So
beyond your doctorate, usually it's a 4-year another course plus a 3-year residency. So it's another 7 years. It's harder to become a forensic pathologist than it is to become a medical doctor because you only get one shot. You fuck it up, you fuck all the results up.
Right.
So that was the thing that stopped me from becoming a forensic pathologist. I'm like, 28 years of school.
What?
Hell no. I mean, not really. It's not really legitimately 28 years. It just felt like it.
Well, it's, I mean, yeah, that's a long
if you
fucking time,
Yeah, if you consider, like, basic high school also, and then anything else, yeah, it's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, the odds of somebody becoming an ER doc and then within 2 years becoming a ME, I mean, I guess maybe somewhere over the rainbow, but probably not. So kind of crazy that that person's making a determination in that situation after they came back from the cold country area. Well, spoke out against the cold country in the cold countries, what they're fighting against, who they're fighting against, trying to annex, really. Let's be for real.
I just requested to join it on my other account. I'm not going to have the mic or anything on. It's just specifically because I had quite a couple people in mind. So
Sure.
I was just going to let it happen.
That'll work. Now there we go. So
now we got a 3-way. That's probably not the right wording, but that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm from Cincinnati, man. 3 ways, just, spaghetti and chili. So
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same negative connotation for me. I'm like, oh, did you go to Gold Star? Or
Yes. That's awesome. That works. Everything worked out.
So far, yeah. Nothing's reverberating, so we're good.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Signal just went off.
Oh.
Gretchen was posting something and I have no idea what it is.
Well.
But I can't get on it right now because I'm out of everything.
Oh, let me see what it is now. Hold on. It's not that.
Oh, and our buddy is in trouble right now with Wisconsin too.
Yes, I did see that. Oh, it's just about our friend Lady Lindsay. Anywho, but yeah, I saw in Wisconsin. I'm just afraid that once again we're going to enter. We're not going to, because we've been burned twice by no standing. Like, that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah, but I think on the other hand too, that this doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the results.
True. This has more to do with
is breaking procedure and breaking the law, and it's a state law, not a federal law, so that helps.
Right, you cannot be pardoned.
So maybe here's the hoping. I don't know. I kind of like go back and forth with my faith in the system at this point anymore.
I do too. I think all of us do. I think you almost have to, because it's just like you can't sit here and watch just outwardly egregious stuff unfolding, like what happened with the frozen water folk, and then be expected like we're watching all this and then be expected to like still pay taxes and go to work and like
Right.
God, like I thought when this stuff happened, I would at least not have to work right now.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, that's why we're not, doing anything else more abrupt, for lack of
Yeah.
better words,
Oh, I
because
know.
what we can.
Well, but I think that each time they make a wild and unprecedented choice, they're inching, like with what they did today. It's always with this fucking family. Like, so, and I only remember this because, and we haven't said it yet, but today's my birthday. So,
Yeah, happy
yeah,
birthday. I meant to
thank
say it when we
you.
first started,
It's
but our
okay.
computers just, I mean,
It
I said it earlier, but I was going to
no,
say it
you're
really loud
fine.
on here.
Right. So, every year for like, well, not every year solidly, but majority out of the last 5 years, at least 2 or 3 of them have been impacted by something that this family has done. The first family of the United States. So one time the ex-wife flew down some stairs. Okay, that birthday.
Hmm.
The second time was a piercing pagoda incident, the 13th, so the day before. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now we launched the over in
Yeah,
in our not so good friends, the ones that were, I walk or
yeah,
Ewok instead of Ero.
yeah.
Yeah. So them today we just sent everybody, their mom and their first cousin over there for fun. What the fuck? So there's that too. If people haven't heard.
Yeah, it's not kind of scary. It's really scary. And I'm kind of tired of it just being very lackadaisical,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
like it's just so much going on all the time. And it's like, where is everybody? Like where are our leaders? Where are our, like, I don't see anybody speaking out unless there's like rando journalists walking up to like, don't get me wrong, like AOC is really good about it, but like if anyone walks up to her, she's saying something. But until that point, like I don't, maybe she's not hitting the algorithms the right way or whatever, but I'm not seeing her say stuff in front of
It's
cameras unless people are walking up to them. You know what I
right.
mean? Like, why are we not having more? We should be having more like meetings. Like they should, like at the end of every day, or pick, we've
Yeah.
got how many people in the house that are on our team, do a daily summary of the crazy that they did and put it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
How hard would that be? Like that would at least bring attention to it all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we know about and everything that we may have felt under the radar for us. Because, we're,
Yep.
I mean, since our last episode, it's been bleak. Like,
Yeah.
I hate to say those words, but like between the multiple frozen water incidences
Yeah.
and the poor kid Nolan in
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi, and the fact that Senor Orange Dumpy Pants said that he wanted to microwave a specific place,
Mm-hmm.
and God, like it never stops.
Yeah.
And then just the amount of everything, and it's like, you know what? None of us want this. Like the only reason that some of the people who say they want this because they were told that those are the people ruining our lives. Like they have zero concept of like being able to look stuff up and like actually use it logical thought.
Yeah.
And the argument of like, well, he did this better than Obama. Like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was done. He was like, I don't like your name on shit. Toddler temper tantrums.
I know. Well, and I think it's funny because each month I hear them report his approval rating, and it's stated 31 to 33%. But people forgot that 4 months ago they stopped collecting the approval rating. They're just reposting the same statistic. It's almost like at
Which
this
is
point,
sad.
but people haven't noticed. People have not noticed. So
Which
why
is
would
even
they? Why would they stop? And that's the thing is, I think until people on their own side, and it's starting to happen. I do feel like I know people feel certain ways about astrology, but I think things are going to fucking flip here shortly. And I'm not just saying that. I just feel like we've already hit. This is the same astrology as Bastille Day when the French Revolution happened. It's the same sky right now. And you can feel it. It's palpable. Like, you can't deny it. I mean, everybody's kind of on edge. Everything is such a big, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're edging so close and just playing in everybody's faces, and even to the point where their own supporters are getting angry because they don't want another war, and they were very, very, very clear about that, and they don't care, and they're realizing, I think, probably a little bit on the late side, but they're finally realizing that they don't care about them either, and now it's starting to click, I think. And all it's going to take is a certain amount of red hats to realize that they've been played just the same. And then they'll.
I mean, I hope it's sooner than later, because I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
It's how it feels. You know what I mean? Like, every day is like, how does this happen? And then we've got,
But those of us not shutting up are. They're not going to shut up about it. Like, I got nothing to do, and I'm not gonna shut up. So, and I don't think any of us that have been working together have any plans to shut the fuck up. So,
no, not at all.
Hi, Tabby. Happy birthday yesterday.
Hey, Tabby. Happy belated. Tabby turned 25 yesterday.
Oh.
Actually, I lied. I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm really sorry, Tabby.
I was like, I'm not sure if that was a joke or not. What am I? Definitely. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I know. I'm like, I don't think I'm. Well, okay. So the camera angle and like the lighting, you cannot see how gray I actually am. I'm actually pretty gray. So
36.
It's
Tabby. I would have never guessed 36, to be honest.
I can't lie much longer, but yeah. No, I wouldn't have guessed 36 either. But I get, I'm ancient. I'm 44. Feel like I'm ancient.
Is that you're not ancient, and I can't say that you're ancient, because then I'd also be saying that my wife is ancient, and she's not ancient either.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it, though. Like, you get to that point, you're like, oh, it hurts to move this way. Okay. What did you do? I sneezed. That's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah. I say that all the time. When I sneeze, my sternum pops. And I'm like, this can't be good and normal. One day I'm going to blow the whole thing apart.
That's not good.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right. We're not going
it'll
to the
heal.
hospital for that.
I work from home. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like,
just give me a bandage.
I could work from home now.
Yeah, see? Welcome to the dark side.
Well, I mean, I don't. I actually have to go to the facility, but I wouldn't have to call off if my kid's sick, because I can just stay home and do this from home.
Tabby says, apparently if you mix trauma with not going outside, it makes you look young.
Yeah, yep, sunscreen, trauma, and never going outside. It's like the it's like the trifecta of how to have good skin. Yeah, kind of.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think like our whole generation, and like, I don't know where it starts and stops exactly, but like, we just look younger than.
Well, like I said, the only reason why I'm starting to look my actual age is because I'm going gray real bad. Like, you cannot, like I said, you can't see it because of the lighting, but I really am. Like, it's not like no.
Mine hasn't hit my hair, but I don't know if it will before it falls out anyway. Mine's just right here in the beard. It's all good.
Yeah, see, like right there, Pretty much anything right through here that looks like it's missing, it's just gray. This is where it's actually missing. This is just gray. But yeah. I mean, now it's just, I don't get carded as much. Yeah. Yeah. Well, millennials don't. I think it was the Wonder Bread. Too many preservatives.
It could have been, or the Goobers,
right, or crystal clear Pepsi. That could not have been good for us.
Yeah, it was the fountain of youth. We didn't know it.
Exactly. That's what.
Or the surge and the jolt and all that shit we drink.
Right. If only Lady Lindsay had just drank his fair share of crystal clear Coke or Pepsi.
What if it was like? What if it was like the way they made the McDonald's orange drink, like the icy orange with the bubbles? Like, what if that was like a weird, I don't know, preservative or something?
Cooler, maybe. It was
I was to say that was my next thought too. Yeah. Yes.
Yep. But yeah, and the lead. Yeah, I'd rather have the preservatives over the lead any day. You're right. Yeah, because lead. We're all paying for the lead now.
Oh my god.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. And it feels. And I will never stop saying it. I don't want people in control of our Congress, our government in any which way. If they look like they need to ask me for help programming their microwave timer. I'm not asking for much with that.
Yeah, it's the lead paint stare. I'm serious. It is, man. You can't tell me it's not, especially if you understand how lead is stored in your body. So fun fact. So lead replaces, I want to say it's calcium in your bones. It's very molecularly similar. So basically what ends up happening is the lead particle flies around and goes, oh, I fit right here, and just stays there. Well, when you get older and you age, your body starts to leach calcium. It's part of the aging process. That's why some little old ladies get osteoporosis. Well, if you have exposed yourself to lead, ad nauseum, then bottom line is that that when your body goes to pilfer calcium, it's actually lead, and then you get the lead paint stare. So that's fact. It's like science hour.
Fair enough. They put it on everything back then, not just the gas and shit. They're like baby cribs and walls and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, the problem is that it messes with your IQ. It exponentially drops your intelligence rapidly. So unfortunately, because it's doing that, that's why they're so irrational and angry. And it also causes frustration intolerance. So bottom line is that they're quicker to grab like a weapon instead of like using their higher level functioning or their cortex, basically. So it's actually, I think, a lot of the problem, a lot of the reason why we have more dementia. I mean, not only that, but the boomer generation is just that big, but it's not helpful. And it's why dementia care is going to be a big fucking problem here in about 10 to 15 years. But at the same time, they don't really care because, they're the ones doing the lead paint stare.
Tabby says, I love that for them.
No, we're fucked.
They can have it all they want. They just need to get out of control first.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of the reason why we have the problem we do, like with them relinquishing power, with them relinquishing think about what the fist fight that's going to be when most millennials have to wrestle the car keys away. Cause that was rough. Me and my brother had to do that. It was fucking terrible.
I'm trying to think, my dad gave it up willingly, but that's because he had cardiac issues and he knew that if he knew he couldn't do it, right? And drive. If he sat still too long, he just fell asleep, and he was like, that's probably not a good idea. So
yeah, that's probably not a good thing.
And my father-in-law actually has the same thing, so he also gave up his keys. My grandma, I actually took my grandma when she turned 84 to the DMV to get her driver's license updated. And they looked at me and they looked at her and they looked at me and they're like, nope. And they said, okay. I was practically holding up a sign behind me that says, I have possession. Yeah, just let her have the card that says she can, because if you don't, it's over. So
yeah, my grandma was super cool about that. Actually, she decided herself. Like, she had an incident and she fell in a parking lot, and it was a little bit too scary. I think it contributed to her dementia, but after that she was like, I'm done, I'm not going to. It was during 2020, but she had largely stopped driving. I think she went just to like the Kroger down the street, which was like a block away, and then she would go to like the lady that did her hair. That was it. Everything else she had brought to her. So
that's about right. I would say my grandma fell during COVID. We talked about this like briefly before, but yeah, she drove to Napoleon once a week from our house. So that's like a 45-minute drive easy to her sister's, and picked her sister up who was blind, and then took her shopping and then went home. But my grandma, before she fell, she was highly independent. Like my grandpa passed away in 1970, so she took care of the house and everything all on her own.
Right.
So she never was not independent. So for her, she was outside spraying ants and hit the lip wrong, where like between the grass and her sidewalk, just nick the lip of that. Like, I've done it. You've done it. Like, we've all just tripped. But she tried to catch herself, and when she caught herself, she broke both of her wrists.
Yeah.
So it was, and with COVID and not doing physical therapy out in the public and the hallways, it just made everything worse. And she just went downhill from there. She actually did really well for a while.
Yeah.
But long story short, but she said she was going to get back behind the wheel one more time. Like, that was all the physical therapy she was doing. She wanted to drive still. So I kept her car and I kept her moving and everything else. And she never made it back in. Except for like when I picked up her ashes, I took her for a drive. And we went for a long drive just so I could say that I did. It was her car.
Right. Yeah.
Took her for the drive for the sentimental thing. It felt like the right thing to do. And we chatted and she didn't answer, but that's okay.
Well, that'll happen. Yeah. My dad did.
If she did, it would have been a weirder conversation. But
exactly. Yeah. Very one-sided. Yeah.
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 But yeah, I mean, she didn't like fight it. It was just, that was her goal, I should say. So like, she was very good about it that way. Now I don't know how it's going to go with my mom. And part of my fear is my mom
done. My mom moved into a facility, so that was a wrap for her driving. So,
oh no, my mom still lives on her own now that my dad's gone. But my cousin lives there too, kind of. Like, he moved in shortly after. But like, he has a girlfriend, so he stays there, but he like comes in and checks in on her. Like, a girlfriend lives like literally around the block, so like not far away. And she's always got my brother's kids, so she's around and she does stuff. She's just never been the best driver, I should say that the nice way. Like, it kind of scares me.
Yeah.
Like, I remember driving up to Ann Arbor to take my mom to see my dad when he was up there. And every 30 seconds driving, like, just whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, you're getting in the backseat of the car. Like, I can't do this. You need to get back there. Go on, Daisy, sit back there and close your eyes. Like, I cannot, like, you're making me panic and I know I'm fine. That car just pulled out. I'm like, this happens all the time. When's the last time you've been on the E-Way? I don't drive the E-Way. Then sit down and get in the back. Like, you're driving me crazy.
Right.
Can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, I gained 5 years driving my mom back and forth to Ann Arbor for like 6 days straight.
Yeah. Mine, I'd have to transfer her into the car. It was just, oh God. Yeah. Because my mom's in a wheel. Well, my mom has ALS, so that's why it's like, yeah. Yeah. It's just one of those
yeah.
Unfortunately,
that changes things.
She's got the Hawking version, so she's, just fine. 4 years later. Anyway, she got diagnosed around 2021 or 2022, something like that. And I was legitimately afraid that she was going to outlive my grandma, or, she would die before my grandma. Because I was like, oh, that's going to really do grandma in. You know what I mean? No. So that was good. I'm glad that my grandma went before my mom. But same time, like, I have no contact with her, so she keeps trying to guilt my spouse into bringing my kid by, and he's like, nope. Not jumping down to that. No. So
No, it just feels like asking for nothing but trouble. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go around the parent that you're related to and ask questions. Like, it just seems like a lot.
No, she texts him. He doesn't. She just knows his phone number. So I blocked her. So yeah, on everything. She even tried to join Instagram to try to find me. I'm like, nope. Like, I am not.
That's
done.
funny.
Yeah. So, but what she'll do is she'll have, like, when I got sick at the beginning of the year, she had, like, cousins and stuff calling to find out information about me and all kinds of crazy shit. So, nope. That's
crazy.
Hell no. Yeah. But I mean, then it was like, I deserve to know. No, you don't. You don't. You're not going to. And not that there's any, like, massive secret or anything. Just, I don't want to share. So I'm not going to. I mean, I'll tell my brother if he asks, but that's about it.
I mean, I get it.
And
I wouldn't want.
Like, she just has my cousins, like, stalking my other socials, and I don't ever post on them. They don't follow me on TikTok. I mean, I'm not hiding anything. I'm right here. You just don't know what platform I'm on. So, oh well.
It's for the best. It's a reason that I don't get on Facebook and shit. Like, I have a Facebook, but
I do too. I just don't want to use it.
Most of the time, I just go on and report family members' memes.
I got a couple of them I need to do that too. Like, no. Like, oh,
yeah.
No.
It's really bad. Like, during COVID, when I was feeling real blue, I would just log in and just start reporting all my family's shit that I didn't like. And then I'd be like, okay, that's therapy for today. And then I just move on. I mean, it's fine. I've been pettier before. It's all good.
I just like how you're like, it is what it is.
I talked to my therapist about it, and she said that sounds therapeutic to me. And then that was the green light. It's over with now. So
yeah. See, I'd have to unblock my mom to do that. But I have some of her cousins that'll be like, "Ooh, yeah, that's a no. That's a no. You can't say that in public. That's a no." Just there's always a couple in the family,
I don't know if I have them blocked. I just have them like where they don't show up on my feed, so I can go still find them and do it, because I had to search for them, and then I'd go through, and then I just start, reporting them all, and then just move it. So if anybody needs any therapy tips, call me. I'm not licensed, but I got some good. Yeah. I mean, it makes you feel better. What? That's what therapy is all about.
Right? Exactly.
So, what happened? You're just picturing it too. Like, you're like, I should just come up with a fake account. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're just public. You can still do the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why mine's on like a lockdown. It's like private gunk.
Yeah, I don't even think my real one is like, it doesn't even have a picture. It's all black screen. Like, my background and my face is just black.
Yep.
You get nothing. You get nothing from me.
Mm-mm. I only have it because I went to school in a different state. You know what I mean? Had I not gone to high school and college in a whole nother part of the country, I probably wouldn't even have the thing. But at least that way I have some idea. Every now and again I'll log in and be like, oh, that's weird. You know, just people I went to college with or high school with. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do see some of that stuff, but I get a lot of email notifications still. I mean, they end up in my junk folder, but I'm like, oh, so and so had a birthday with their kid, and I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. But I mean, there's most people now. I feel like our age don't even use Facebook anyway. Like it's just like a collection of coworkers from years past. I have to be like, who's this person again?
That's exactly it too. Yeah, I mean, I just use it for the marketplace. Like I said, 90% of the time, if I'm looking to sell something or if I'm looking for something specific. I sold my son's car on marketplace, and then I bought a desk off a marketplace for $30. It was nice. Just thing.
Oh, you're gone again.
I don't know what is going on.
I don't know. It was literally like, I bought a gunk. Like, oh, okay.
I bought a desk. It was a nice desk.
That's nice.
So,
yikes.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good thing we didn't have like a solid itinerary for tonight. We haven't even really gotten the chance to talk about, the COD.
All the things we wanted to.
Right. Yeah. Because we're into the shooting the shit part. But yeah. So where in the world is Mitch McConnell? It's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Mitch McConnell or Addison McConnell?
Yeah. I can't say that he's alive.
I don't think he is.
I have heard, and I can't confirm because I haven't looked it up all the way, that that it wasn't that it was AI, it was Photoshop.
Oh yeah,
and that makes more sense. Yeah, and that makes more sense to me because when they were doing other things, they had Photoshop stuff on their webpage before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was done poorly, and they left the watermark before. So this time they kind of removed it. So that was at least good. But I think they said that picture was from like 2003 when he was at Walter Reed and fell or something before.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have covered it. Jay Megan was talking about how the wall doesn't line up behind him.
Yeah.
Like the one's straight and the one's cockeyed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different things that are creepy about it, but
I feel like he's gone because and I feel like they're trying to wait it out till the 3rd because that's, I guess, Kentucky law or whatever. And I think too many people are talking about it. The cover's blown. Especially if he didn't say, here's my big dead giveaway. You released a picture, but you didn't release a statement about your long-term colleague, Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
Dead.
That's suspicious.
Fucking giveaway. Dead giveaway to me.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I don't be suspicious.
That's exactly what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like he just...
Yeah.
You would think he would want to say something or... whatever. But I guess it depends on what you all know about Lindsay too, because that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, so many people were like, well, you shouldn't speak ill. I'm like, speak ill of do you know what his contributions to so many things were? Not good things. The lady Lindsay was doing not good things.
Yeah, to people and
children.
Other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, trying to
Well, and that's like where I see so many people just being like, "Well, I'm not understanding why you would make fun of him." Because clearly he was uncomfortable about his orientation, and he did some horrific shit to yeah, to small people.
Yeah, I hate that. Like the whole thing, his whole everything has been bad since for a long time.
Oh yeah.
He just, yeah, I could do that all day. But he's been the number of female sex workers of the transgender variety coming out of the woodworks has been kind of amusing to me.
Yeah. I like how he actually tried to date women as if. Uh-huh.
When?
Yeah.
When?
Uh-huh. Hold on.
Is that that's a whole beard
think,
thing, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll send it to you. It was one of those. It was AI, but it was like, here's his dating history, and I was like,
I don't believe it. You don't pay me enough to believe that shit.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, lavender, the shade of their wedding. Well, he never actually married anybody, so there's that.
Right, to say the least. Jesus, yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're a moron, or something. I think that's how that goes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm like, I just feel like it's like he's like, it's like Narnia in the closet there, and I'm like, okay, this isn't the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like, just be who you are. Nobody but you cares. Like, this just in. You're the only one that gives a fuck. I don't know why. I don't care, but nobody else gives two shits.
But he wasn't fooling anybody. There's no way that anybody believed that. I can't. It's like that. Who's that guy? That the Chrissy guy who's rich?
Oh, Todd Chrisley. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's another one. Yeah. Okay. Then again, I probably shouldn't say anything like that because I've dealt with that my whole life, and it was literally because of another thing.
But that's not the same.
It's not the same, but from the outside, it looks the same until you get to know the details, and then it makes sense. But still, I don't know.
This is just shifty eye the whole time. I can't. That's not ever going to be a picture that's going to work for me.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
Let's see if I can find the video that I remember hearing about. I'm quite sure that it was it was the times before things were acceptable, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But still.
I guess you can sit there and say that everybody has not everybody, but a lot of people have a phase where they try things out and figure out what does and doesn't work for them. I sent
it to you.
Okay.
Through the clock app.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
So.
Oops.
Well, you're on live right now, so.
Yeah.
I sent it to the Nova account. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. So I am already thinking that this is a bunch of crap. Not because of the timing. Let me just specify that because I want to make sure that this is perfectly clear. If it was truly an aortic dissection, it would be that clear cut. It would be very apparent. As soon as they would do the Y incision, you would be able to tell. So that's why it's like, okay, that's why when the turnaround was so quick, I was like, okay, well, that makes sense given what it was. But, and honestly, there's really not much in the toxicology realm that's going to induce that because you would have to have an underlying collagen disorder for that to really become an issue, like a Marfan, EDS, all kinds of like those types of situations. That would be ruled a natural death. But there is a timeline discrepancy, correct? And that may not be when things went south. And that changes the flavor of the situation.
Yeah. So the one video I talk about the flight
Yeah.
guy that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was a guy. I actually have the video. Let me see if I can get it to play.
Well, and I know you had some clips that you wanted to use.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure the sound works loud enough for me to figure out how to play it with what I have. Joshua Doherty, aka Josh. Okay. I get closer to the computer. Make sure it's. All right, I had these all saved and ready to go on the computer, but now that I'm not on it, it's not gonna be as easy.
Troy Fox. We're going to do a real quick little video here because something didn't quite sit right with me. Now, I have traveled internationally in the military, all the way over to Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Syria. I've gone the other way into Japan. International travel, whether you're headed east or west, works differently than most people figure. And the timeline of Lindsey Graham's death, the senator from the Carolinas that died this last weekend, didn't quite sit right with me. So a couple of people have looked into the timeline, and when the Washington Post and the White House and everybody else said that Lindsey Graham died, which was Saturday afternoon, evening, around, I believe, 10 p.m., July 11th. And he was touring a drone facility on Saturday morning around 8, 9 a.m. and had met with Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. And there's absolutely zero way he could have made it back to D.C. And died in his home in D.C. So the math wasn't mathing. The international travel wasn't figuring out. And just real fast, he flew out of Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C. On Thursday, July the 9th, 10th, 11th, yeah. And flew to Warsaw, Poland. The only way for him to get to Kiev was to take a train from Warsaw, Poland, which he arrived there Friday or Thursday night, or Friday night. I think it was Friday night. It's a 9-hour flight to the east, a 10-hour flight west. And the train ride was 8 hours. It was an overnight train ride. He got there Saturday morning, about 0700 local, and he met with Zelensky toward the warehouse, the factory. And then apparently, and according to everybody, he jumped right back on a plane. He didn't do anything else. He jumped right back on a train, another 8 hours to Warsaw, Poland, and another 10-hour flight back. And if you do the math in the international timelines, you'll realize the earliest he could have gotten back to Washington, D.C. was midnight, Sunday, July 12th. That was the earliest he could have gotten back. Now, people have gone and saw when the trains left, the only train he could have been on both directions, the flights to or out of Dulles and back to Dulles, and the earliest he could have gone back with no other anything happening other than him arriving in Kiev, meeting with Zelensky, immediately touring the factory, getting right back on a train and getting right back to Poland and flying right back to Dulles, was 3 hours after he supposedly died in his Washington, D.C. home. So, everybody, something's rotten in Denmark.
Wow.
Right. Now, so that I have not confirmed.
Right.
I haven't. I can go through and go back up and look at all the math and the maps and everything like that. But I mean, with conviction, he's a traveler. I mean, he said he's worked with the military and everything else. So seems logical to me. And I wondered that myself, to be honest. I also had conversations about similar things with McConnell's wife and when she got in too. So, but it just seems like they're, I guess it's the time math isn't mathing this time.
Yeah. I mean, between that and just we have the Butler County or the Butler PA coroner on standby.
Yeah, I have that one too.
And apparently he must have like some sort of transportation like system because he could just show up at the drop of a hat in any number of places to do an autopsy or suture an ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good Lord. He must be a busy, busy man.
Do you want to hear that one too? This one's from the Gray Canary.
This is my shocked face. This is my not shocked face. What I am not shocked about is what is shocking. He's getting close, folks. Getting close to what? What is Donald Trump getting close to? Telling us the truth. Yeah, you heard me right. I know. What? Sorry, I don't think I heard you, Gray Canary. You said Trump and truth in the same sentence. Have you lost your mind? No, I have not. I'm going to play you 3 clips and you will understand what I mean. Here's the first one. Donald Trump talking about Butler, PA, and he's talking about the doctor treating him for his bloody ear. And this is what he says about that doctor after describing what that doctor in Butler, PA tells him about his ear at the scene.
Your doctor, that it was fantastic, by the way, just gave the report on Lindsay. He's such a great guy and such a great doctor.
Sorry, what? The doctor that gave Lindsey Graham's report was the doctor in Butler, Pennsylvania. So you never went to the hospital. So you were in no real danger. Maybe, probably, the president has a doctor come with him, but so you never actually went to the doctor. And the doctor who's with you would be with you as president. He probably wouldn't be at Lindsey Graham's at midnight or at that hospital. So why would he give the report? Methinks he actually said something he wasn't supposed to. Now let's listen to the rest of that short clip.
And our shooter, our sniper from very far away, he was.
Am I crazy? Maybe. But those are the words he used. You tell me what that means. And here's the final one, talking about Obama.
Obama actually went to their side. Obama, because, he's well, let's not say, let's not.
Came real close, didn't he? He's been working for years to not say that word in public, but he just about did it. Because this, up inside here, is melting like the Wicked Witch. So everything he's thinking is coming out. Donald Trump is gonna tell us all we need to know if he continues speaking in public.
Well, I have a little clip that I'd like to share too that is kind of an
Go for it.
example of exactly this. Let me find it. I believe I shared it with you.
All right, fair enough. We will
I never
track
thought I'd be in this position.
Yeah.
I thought Lindsay was going to be living forever. I said, Lindsay, you're going to live forever. And he was going to have a big victory. He was scheduled to win by a lot. He had my support, and he was going to win by a lot. He was going to have one of his best elections ever, and now he's got this. Terrible.
All right, fair enough.
Wow. Oh, but he was scheduled. But it's okay because it was scheduled to.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not at all.
don't be suspicious.
Weird,
Don't be suspicious.
considering what we've been discussing. Huh.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I that those choice words are fantastic considering the polls say otherwise.
Yeah, and that's the dichotomy that all of us here in Blue Luluville have been living in, but we're the ones that are nuts. But the math has never mathed. It's just
No. It's a constant. It's a constant. I hate the way we are kind of stuck in this place.
Me too.
And everybody just looks at us like we're the crazy assholes.
I know.
All this shit. I'm like, I'm crazy for a lot of reasons, but this isn't one of them.
No. Like, well, and I feel like it's what it is too is the cognitive dissonance is like something that some people can either fully embrace or they cannot. And I feel like with us as a collective group, like we're just like, yeah, no, this is not lining up. This is not right. We need to figure out why. And everybody else being like, no, we don't want to deal with that. So we don't see it. And it's so fucking frustrating because they don't want to deal with it. So they can't see it. But in reality, it's going to end us all, really. Because if we continue to let it become what it's becoming and what we can see it becoming because we've seen what it already is and what Doge added to it, then yeah. It's super frustrating. It's like literally seeing a train coming out of town and just being like, hey, you might want to move. And they all look at us like,
I don't want to.
What? What do you mean there's a train coming? On these tracks? No.
That's absurd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for the rest of our lives, we get to be like, we told you so. We told you so. We told you. We told you. And then, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which brings us to Thursday. Apparently, he's supposed to be having a huge press conference on Thursday to talk about the election.
Right.
And, how who is it? Osloff and Warnick in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the 2020 and how it was rigged, even though they weren't elected until 2021 in a runoff. So
cool.
I don't know how that works. I haven't quite figured out that math yet. But yeah, good times. I have no idea, what's the plan with this. I don't know because
he's going to try to make it so that he can take over the elections.
Well, I mean, he's already pretty much there. But yeah, they both won in a runoff election in January 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did not win over 50%.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the how do you say that you proved it when you didn't even have what you needed because what you confiscated was from 2020, not 21, so they wouldn't have been in the same baskets to take.
Right. Yeah.
It's like taking someone's Christmas presents and telling them Easter's ruined. It's very different. I don't know how to make it any.
This is a great case study in what dementia looks like in the public purview. You can see that the emperor clearly is butt fucking naked. We just It's almost like the people that specialize in things like dementia have been saying, hey, we have concerns. And everybody's just like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, speaking of, they were talking about the helicopter pad that he's putting in. Yeah, apparently he's putting in a helicopter pad at the White House.
Why
because
not?
they were just going out to the grass, and you know how uneven grass and dementia go together. So he's actually putting down a pad and a walkway so that he can walk to it easier. Because I mean, let's go with the honest thing too. He can't straight line it if you paid him for it anyway. But he's going to attempt to stay within the lanes to get to the launch pad. But somebody mentioned that he's planning on putting down marble, and I'm like, what marble isn't any better than grass?
No, let him. This is a let him. Let's fucking.
I'm not.
Yeah. No, let him. When he falls and he breaks
I
his
heard
hip,
nothing.
that is how he goes. Let him. Let's let him.
Let it
In fact,
happen.
I will Venmo him money for that. Like, it has to be marble.
I don't know if he's got enough for that Italian marble he likes, but I
don't know.
understand.
You know, just anything that can help just bring about.
We could start a GoFundMe.
I think we should.
I mean, we're gonna pay for it anyway. We might as well just be
Right.
outright about it.
Mhm. The Unconsenting Governed just wants to give you, Mr. President, a big freaking there you
Marble,
go.
a
Yeah,
beautiful,
make
the
sure
best marble
it's gotta be slick
launch
as it's
pad
not.
you've ever seen. We're gonna put 10 coats on that motherfucker so you can see it from space.
Yep. It's just like slick
Yeah.
as can be. Yep.
Yeah.
Make
I
sure he
was like-
walks straight across that, and 3, 2, 1, snap, crackle, and pop.
I was like, who? Maybe I'm not going to say it out loud. Like, maybe this was the plan all along. Like, maybe JD is in the background, like, banana peels. Banana peels. Like, I have no idea. Like,
I don't know.
who? It's like, I wouldn't put marble down for, like, a physically fit and active 20-year-old. Like, it doesn't matter when it's wet. You can try your best. It's dewy in DC. No one wants moist marble.
Oh, no. I mean, but yeah, yeah, that'll go badly. That'll be amazing to watch.
Don't say bad. Don't say bad. It'll go exactly as anticipated.
Right. He'll
And
have
that's
the day
the
he
phrase that
deserves.
we'll use. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be like
He'll
slip and slide. Just
Oh my god. Can you imagine if you know what's gonna happen too? Like, it's not just gonna be a fall break, because there's gonna be multiple stages of that fall.
Mhm.
Because we already know that there's a problem with the bowels.
Mm.
So it's going to be, oh shit, and then oh shit, and then he's gonna fall, and then they're gonna be a hip or an explosion. It's gonna be like when you throw a toddler that's been in the pool too long,
Mm.
and you throw their diaper. And
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be the most effed up slip and slide ever. Mhm.
I hope it leaves a mark.
Oh,
I'm so fucked up to say, but I hope, for the sake of all humiliation,
Mhm.
for everything that you've put us through,
well, I
please, oh please, let us have a shit stream.
yeah. I do like that they finally had to come out and say, like, there was a guy that does, like, apparently pull coatings, and he had to come out and say what nuked it was driving on it before it had cured. Yeah, so I guess that was the mystery slasher, was the president himself. So
Well, yeah, on top of that, like, that 300-foot slash was the damn grate and drain at the bottom.
that too.
Oh, can someone please, for the love, just...
What's up?
I'm not asking for him to be right about everything at this point, but can we just go over talking points? Because we look... Never mind, just don't. I was like,
Do what?
I was like gonna have him go over talking points, like
Trump,
like
yeah.
like your sentences don't even make sense, and I'm like, never mind, just let it happen.
Yeah, I think they try to, and he won't. I mean, he's at the word salad phase anyway. He really is. If you sit there and you listen to it, it's just jarbled nonsense. Like, some of it doesn't even make sense. But now it's like, you can tell he's been eavesdropping or something and heard something remotely true, and then it comes out in front of the press corps. Well, I mean, it comes out, and then, you know, like when he said things like he was scheduled to have such a landslide victory. Like, the what? Huh?
Yeah. Okay, so as a personal correction, it's not marble, it's granite that they're putting down.
Oh, that'll work
But
just
still.
as well. That'll
I said,
totally
but
work. It's
still.
fine. That'll
Because there's
that
no
will
way
work.
he's gonna let it be dull. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm. yeah, I feel like it's you know, I don't think. Oh boy.
Oh, it's official. The
What?
commission voted 5-1, finding probable cause.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So it looks like Space Karen will a commission voted 5-1 to find a probable cause into Wisconsin election integrity laws. So you cannot. I cannot say this enough. You cannot actually. It's one of those. I'm surprised they let him even try to do this, because that's a big time no. Because I mean, at least in Ohio, you can't even come within so many feet of the BOE or any kind of precinct or polling place. You have to remain in the parking lot or something. So that's why I'm surprised that that this was not objected to or litigated with him offering that $1 million thing.
Yeah, I'm. You're right. No, they do have it. I think it's like 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right, but I could be completely wrong. From the actual like booths. Because like if you go to like a library or a school or wherever you go around here, you can't step within those. Like there's signs anymore that say like no more. Like people have their signs up like right past that sign. Vote for me, whatever. But no, there's definitely rules and regulations and things. And I do believe, and I could be really wrong, but that's the one that's in Pennsylvania is still active for the same thing. At last research dig into this, there's still a lawsuit that's active. It's just getting like constantly pushed back and kind of dealt with the same thing with what he did in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. You mean Wisconsin? So it's both the whole $1 million, because he was.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one's related to 2025 in the Supreme Court in Wisconsin.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Say goodnight to your kiddo. Tell Mama happy birthday.
Okay. Good night. I love you.
Love you too. Is Daddy gonna pick me up?
I don't know. Okay. Very worried about who's picking her up tomorrow. Okay.
I understand. I worry about that too.
All right. Yikes.
Every time.
I got her because I like the bone conduction earphones. I actually like them. Now I'm used to them. So I got her a pair, and she's got them on, listening to her little.
It's got to be a lot better for kids too.
Probably, yeah, because it bypasses the eardrum largely. I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I like them because I'm like, oh, I can actually. Now that I'm used to them, it took me a couple days. Now I don't. Now I can't tell that there's a mismatch.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I feel like when it comes to this particular thing I'm kind of glad that states are taking some initiative to kind of reel it in, because I feel like the billionaire class has so much money to throw at this problem. Basically, they're going to keep trying to do this kind of stuff because basically they're data mining. So they're actually getting their money back, and it's in privacy infringement, and it's not. Yeah. Data mining is paying for that. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think I was in the middle saying, so like the Wisconsin that he was found liable for, or however they worded that, that was for the 2025 Supreme Court. So, but they're still in trial or in process for 2024 with the $1 million giveaways in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Because there was multiple giveaways.
Right.
Because they were going after people who were already registered to vote, and that part was the illegal part. Now, had they been trying to convince people to vote, then that would have been a different conversation. Like if they were not registered as a registration giveaway, but because they were already registered, then that's the lawsuit.
Well,
and it's still in progress.
Didn't they have to sign a pledge that they would vote for a certain candidate and all that? Yeah.
To be put in the draw? Yeah.
That's also a big old freaking no-no.
Right. Because that's just bribery in itself. Like there's no other way. I'll give you $20 to vote for me.
Right.
Like how is that not any different?
Right. Well, and I think there's
You know?
there was another overarching case with that, and I want to say it was from like Jim Crow era that set that tone. I just can't remember the specifics of it off the top of my head. I'm also
Well,
tired.
I mean, yeah, because people are poor,
yeah.
and so they're just basically bribing people to pay for their vote so that they would
Right.
win, but it was still screwing them over in the long run. Seems familiar.
Weird.
But
Yeah, I mean, I every time right now, like I feel like we'll get two steps ahead, 4 steps back. So it's like I feel like kind of like what you were saying, where it's like you want this to work out, you want this to break through. We have a lot of information, unfortunately, not as much as we had hoped, but I feel like the more that this man talks about this, the more that we see. Even if nothing really comes of him being held accountable, at least somebody has stepped forward to do so. Only is going to prove our point that something may have happened. And once again, it doesn't matter which side you vote for. These contests need to remain completely free. They don't need to be bought and paid for. They don't for either side. It doesn't matter if the shoe was on the other foot. I would still feel the same. This is something that makes our country unique, that we have fair and free contests, and if we don't have that, then we are not a unique country. We're just another in a long line of dictatorships, and that's not the way we roll. So, and that's like basic stuff. So, that was like what made us different.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong at all. Yeah, I think that's part of like the thing that's a little frightening about everything that's going on, and the assumption that that's what he's going to talk about on Thursday, and with him firing all of the commission and everything that's going on. So like now there's no guardrails at all in that direction.
Mm-mm.
So he's going to try to, do everything, and everyone's worried about calling it or the martial law or whatever else. But like, I need Caitlin Collins to ask him during this press conference. Caitlin, I don't know you, but please, just for a second, ask him the question. If 2020 was rigged this way, how do you prove that 2024 was not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he's either going to spit it out, or he's not going to have a good answer. And I'm like, fine, then we need to investigate both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
because if it was able to be done in 2020, then it's able to be done in 2024, and we can't prove that it's safe. So we need to go back and redo it and relook at all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about your luck, buddy.
I agree. I've agreed about like, to my whole thing is that if it got tossed out however many times, because now what they did was they tried to make it as hard as humanly possible for if they had done exactly what they alleged. We all know that was now the motive. At the time, we didn't know that. But it's just like, it's one of those where we are not being given a fair shake in the sense that, like, they got to try it 60 however many times. We haven't even gotten one thing into the courts, and we've had a chance to even look at discovery. And it's still being thrown out without standing. And that's the fucking frustrating part for me, is that 2 cases now have been thrown out for not having standing, yet these dudes, these clowns, got 60 chances to plead their case. They didn't have a case, but they got 60 tries. And we got 2. And we actually had it built on statistics and evidence. Everything.
Right, and not just gut feelings.
Right. It wasn't. We have the data. We know what happened. It's so fucking frustrating, because it's like, who do you give it to? Who do you turn it? How? It's like fighting up a mountain. Sorry, there's a gnat in here. It's like fighting up a mountain to like try to get, to try to get anything through. And it's so frustrating because they got their way because of who they are. And, literally, what was it? Giuliani had like freaking hair dye coming down his face during all that because he was trying to just basically make shit up as he went. But that got the time, the place, and the space. We actually proved with actual, like, here's this, and if this is this, then this will match and this won't. The only thing we haven't done is actually looked at the paper trail. That's it. Everything else we can see and we've looked at.
Yeah, and they're not letting us look
Yeah.
at the paper trail.
Which is, to me, all the more suspicious.
Red flags all over.
Oh, everywhere. Yeah. It's, where's the red flag guy? Just, we could just get him just running in the background. Just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The ancient ones. Well, and the boy, and your boy that likes to, is talking about all kinds of stuff about how Lindsay was scheduled for a landslide victory or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lindsay, and okay, can we also talk, like, go back to this DEI conversation we've had for a million years? Because my number one example has always been, like, when your boss, instead of hiring you, who've been with the company for 20 years, goes and hires his, like, cousin or somebody to take the job of the next opening management position or whatever. Didn't we just do that? Like, didn't Lindsey Graham's sister with no experience just take over this job?
Yeah, I saw that and was like, what in the world? What do you mean his sister took over? What? Like,
yeah, like, you didn't even like look into, like, someone who would already have been a candidate, someone who has been in the House and no longer, or somebody with
I wonder if it's
political experience whatsoever.
Couldn't take it.
I wondered that. I wondered about other people, but I don't know why because they would have elected them anyway. Like, it wouldn't have been like they would have handed it to Stephen Colbert, but you would have thought there would have been someone else. I don't know. I mean,
so is it just the rest of his term, or is it?
Yeah, so till January, but because he would have technically because they would have voted in November, or we will vote in November, but people from South Carolina, and so then they would have been sworn in January. So
okay, well then that makes sense, but still, it's just weird that it's his sister.
It's just and it's not that.
I don't know. I wouldn't want that for
really
anybody.
weird.
Like, I wouldn't want, like, if in some strange world, if I was a Democratic senator, I wouldn't want my brother to inherit. That's very nepotism. Like, that's no. Like, no.
Right.
Like, what the hell? Like, and I could care less which party it is. I would feel the same way if it was the other way around.
Right.
Like, no, that's not how any of that works.
The only time I would say, like, it's okay with, like, if it was already somebody who was in the role similar, like, where that would have been almost like a linear move for them anyway. So, like, there's not an example right off the top of my head, but, like, in general, if there was somebody who was, I don't know, like, maybe they were already going to run or something and this happened, so they were just like, oh man, or I don't know, but, like, not just willy-nilly with no experience, no nothing.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know. I also feel like they need to figure out what the hell is going on with Mitchell. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see if Bashir said anything since the photo, but
I think he did. I think he said he has to have a video or a call from him.
Okay, yeah, because I know. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I'm not saying this in any way, but I do actually trust Andy Bashir. He's not a bad guy. Like, Kentucky's, I mean, he seems to be pretty easy to deal with as far as governors, and I don't know. But I would say he's going to do the right thing.
Right. I think I guess a part of me that if it was me in that, yes, Andy Bashir has escalated after the photo. So just
Yeah.
saying it out loud. But like, okay, so if it was me and people were saying things like proof of life, I'd be like, okay, so you're not going to trust me, but I look like shit and I don't want to be on camera. It's like, if that's the excuse they're going with, because he looks like death rang over, or, you know, if he did, let's say he fell and he isn't dead and he isn't on life support and he isn't brain dead, but he looks like straight hell from falling, bruises. You know, old people bruise easier. Just trying to paint a good picture for all of our listeners. You know, broken bones, things like that. And they didn't want to show him in that weak state. So they released the photo, whatever. I'd be like, okay, fine. I don't need you to release a photo of me or whatever as in my condition, but like, let me pick my enemy, and like whoever like hates me the most, have him call me. We'll do a live chat.
Right.
You know, like something to make it like, I don't understand why that's not a thing.
I honestly wonder if he can talk anymore. If that's the situation, like if he's permanently like glitched, or if he's, you know, no longer on this mortal coil. One of the two. I mean, it's just one of those where I once again, also looking at the entirety of the situation, they have reason, because their razor thin margins is even more razor thin in the Senate. So what? It's by one now.
I think it's 2.
Is it? Okay.
I think it's 2.
Because then I was going to say that'll do it too. They're not going to want to release if.
Well, they just gave Lady Graham's Lady or sister a spot, so aren't we back to where we are?
Yeah, that's true. That's if Lady Graham's sister is also going to play by the same rules.
As of right now, it's 53 to 45.
Okay.
Plus 2 independents, so 53 to 47.
Yeah, it's tight, so that's why they're doing that. But I don't think there needs to be a protocol for this that's objective. I mean, come on.
Somebody's introducing that. Yeah. Is it Andy Garcia?
It doesn't really matter at this part about party lines. It just needs to be straightforward. If people are no longer on this mortal coil, they don't need to be, or if they're in a prolonged vegetative state, they don't need to be serving in Congress. Come on. If me or you would get fired because we were no longer able, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can have FMLA, but he's already been off for a ton of time. So, you know?
Yeah, we would have been fired a long ass time ago.
Yeah, it's time. Like, I mean, I don't feel like that's unreasonable to hold, you know, senators and congressional officials to the same standards as the average working person. It's not unreasonable.
I think Thomas Massey even said he wants to call it the 3-stroke you're out rule.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, these people don't need to be making those decisions if they are that. I mean, you know, I get it if like you have some sort of like medical situation, and if it resolves and you're able to continue on, then fine. But good Lord. It's a little bit much when we're talking about like who was it, Feinstein, that was in a long-term care facility? Like, my God, no.
We even had the guy from New Jersey who was off for 3 months for depression.
Yeah.
Not that long ago. Like,
yeah. I mean,
maybe 2 months ago.
Mental illness can be severe, but you don't need to be serving them, my guy. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, not to be off for 3 months. Like, if you need a grippy sock weekend, that's one thing. But like. Right. 3 months is a long time. Like, I'd get fired, you'd get fired, Terry would get fired, everybody would get fired. Like, it's not a thing.
Nope.
So.
No. It's just like, heck, just to put it in perspective, like, since I had my medical situation at the beginning of the year, like, I was off work for 2 months, which means if I had another medical situation unfold, literally I would have 4 weeks left and then I could be canned. I just, you know what I mean? Like, anybody else, that the standards are about 3 months and then you're done. That's it. They're not going to hold your space anymore. They shouldn't have to, especially now that I do an even more specialized job. They're not going to hold that spot. It's too lucrative. That's how we get paid. So they're not going to hold that. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's just one of those where
Well, and it's one thing to fill out FMLA and do all that thing, but it seems
Mhm.
like in these cases, like nobody knew about it.
yeah,
You
that's
know,
the
like
part I don't
with
like. That's why there needs to be
like
an
what
objective
with
pattern. Yeah.
they should have to fill out FMLA just like the rest of us,
Yeah.
just so there's a paper trail.
Mhm.
When's the last day you worked and whatever, and something.
Yeah.
Like I can get behind things like, say, there's a heart situation, or say there's like, you're pregnant and you need to take leave or whatever. Like, I can understand times for things like that.
Right.
But if you're in a dementia ward, like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, like
You're in a memory care facility. How are you voting on things? Again,
Right.
if you're not cognizant, you can't sign.
Mm-hmm. Right, and absolutely, because like there was a senator, and it was one of the states, and I'm gonna mess up which state. It doesn't really matter. But bottom line is that she found out she had cancer, so she had to take time off for chemo. That's totally reasonable. That happens. It happens
Right.
to everybody. I mean, not everybody, but it happens regularly enough, and it's going to be devastating enough. That's one thing. And if it's to a point where I think even then you'd have to reassess, and if things are not looking great, and maybe you won't be able to return, cool, let's open your seat up. You know what I mean? Like there might be a reevaluation period, but if you are in a certain level of care, you do not need to be holding that seat anymore. One of them being if you're in any kind of dementia care, like, and I'm talking actual memory care, like you reside in a facility that only does memory care. You are done. It's a wrap. Your staffer shouldn't be able to hide you there. No. I mean, I can give a reasonable amount of time, like a week or two, but if we're still, yeah.
Right. Didn't Rankin have cancer too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jamie, yes, he did.
Yeah.
But he came back. Like, that's what I mean. Having reasonable standards is fine, but at the same time, he didn't just indefinitely leave.
Hey, he didn't clock out and like not come back for 3 months either. He was working through it, which is sad that that's the country we live in. But I mean, for like a job like that, I understand too. Like, and it's not like we don't have things like they can vote remotely and things like that. So it's not like it's a thing that couldn't have happened.
Right. And if there is extraordinary
but I mean, if you want people
letting them vote from the hospital is one thing. If that is the case, if it's a short term, something like a chemo, you got to do this. It's only for a certain amount of time. There's nothing that should be allowed, but just maybe not.
Yeah, it's not the same thing as like a memory care.
No, not even remotely close.
Like, can we could talk,
and I don't care
gray
what party,
areas all we want.
I don't care what party it belonged to. No, I'm almost embarrassed that the Democrats did that with Feinstein. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, come on. Like, you can't do that shit and then expect the other side to continue playing. They're not going to play by the rules anyway, but now they're really not if you're setting that tone. Like, no. That was the whole handshake agreement, was that we all followed the same fucking rules.
Yeah, and that story unfolded so weird in the background that I don't really know if I remember like the whole.
They found her. Somebody found her.
Yeah, like like someone had to hunt for her, right?
Oh, don't even get me started on Biden, man. Oh.
You know what?
I'm just thinking about the whole. Hold on. Since I don't think Terry was here earlier for this, if I can get my phone to unlock. This one. Oh, not that. Not the saxophones. I mean, they are playing louder, but it's not what I meant. Yeah, here we go.
All right, fair enough. We will
I never
track
thought I'd be in this position.
Yeah.
I thought Lindsay was going to be living forever. I said, Lindsay, you're going to live forever. And he was going to have a big victory. He was scheduled to win by a lot. He had my support, and he was going to win by a lot. He was going to have one of his best elections ever, and now he's got this. Terrible.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. No, Biden. I'm not saying Biden was a spring chicken either. Let me just say that. But he was.
Speaking from the heart, speaking from my heart, he was not my first choice either.
Nope.
I feel like they went with a safe choice. He was the piece of white buttered toast when your belly's upset, sort of thing, just to get you through to make sure you're not going to throw up again. Was he spring chicken? No. Should there be age limits on all of them? Absolutely. Should we have these conversations all the time, every day, until someone actually listens and does something about it? Yeah. And I'm not saying it because I don't think that there are 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds that are sharp as a tack. There are, but there are many more that are not. I mean, come on now. You work in that facility, you know, in that world, you know what it's like. I think if we're expected to retire at 67, so should they, or whatever the age is now. I don't even have any idea.
Yeah, it's rapidly approaching 70, but yeah, if we're expected to get the fuck out the way, then they should too.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a special privilege thing.
No.
67, if you were born in or after 1960.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
But still, if it's 67 for me, it should be 67 for you, guy. I don't care where you work.
Yep.
But again, in order for that to work, we need to make sure that the care for elderly people once they hit that retirement age is one, fully staffed. If it's a long-term skilled center or facility or things like that, we need to make sure that the nurses are paid enough that they're taking care of patients and not beating the crap out of them. We need to make sure there's enough money to go around. We make sure the medications are covered. Like, we can't just cut you off at 67 and dump you at the back door, because a lot of people have to go back to work because there's no money.
Right.
So we need to take care of them from the ground up. It's a whole tangent I could go on for days.
It's almost like we need to do this.
Exactly.
The whole DSA route, but they're not ready for that.
No. No. Yeah. Who was it? I think it was
Parnas.
Was it Parnas that covered?
Yeah. Yep. Silver bracelets for all of us.
Yeah, but I was going to say that I think it was good old Mikey with the Secret was like went on the news today or yesterday and was talking about.
I haven't
like,
been paying as much attention.
Like, he was panicking about it. Like, you got to get him out of here. You got to get him out of here. They're no good for the country. And it's like
that tirade. That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, where it's like they're gonna want health care and they're gonna want this.
No, I think this one was newer. I think it was like today. It was like, it wasn't like the last time where he was kind of slightly irritated. Like, now there's panic in his voice.
Oh, good for him. I'd be freaking out too if I were him, because his margins are even tighter than the Senate, than Thune.
Good. Get him out of there.
Yeah, he's literally the obstructionist 2.0. He's. I don't know. I just think that I don't think it's going to be much longer, because he's going to trip up and he's going to say something, because he's just running his fucking flapper now. Donnie boy.
Yeah, that's going to be another thing. I hope he calls. Yeah, there was a press conference today.
Oh, yeah.
Where he talked about it, and he called mini Mondanis and taking Mamdani and Bernie Sanders and deporting them.
Great. Where's Bernie going to go? He's from here. Mamdani's from here too, isn't he? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, wait. No, he wasn't born here. That's why he can't be president. Mamdani's from a different country. I just don't remember which one.
That's right.
Yeah. Because
you're right.
Yeah.
But Bernie's white toast.
Yeah. Bernie.
Aged milk, even at this point. But yeah, he's white as can be. He's from the great land of the.
But no, I meant just like he's from Vermont. But it's like one of those with Mamdani. It's like you may have a place to return him if he doesn't need to. But with Bernie, this is his country. Like, what? He ain't gonna do good in Kenya. Like, he's translucent.
Right. Yeah, he said that they're like a serious threat to the whole system of government.
Yeah,
and it's a
Mikey might not want
challenging
to.
of the American political tradition.
You know what? I bet you. I'd like to see. Go ahead, FAFO. Go ahead, Mikey, with the big secret. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, he's panicking for sure.
Yeah, they are.
Which is good. I mean, that means we're on the right track, right?
It does. It does. I feel like we are. I feel like there's a basket that's going to open at the end of the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's going to be real fun. Well, and part of me isn't wondering if something isn't going to happen with that because, well, Satan seems to be coming up again.
Yeah.
Somebody's coming to call. Especially, I don't know. I mean, could still be that Daddy Vladdy had something to do with that, but I don't know. Just weird about that medical examiner / ER doctor / DoorDash grandma, fighter pilot, just so many hats.
Would you shit yourself if she got on TV and I was just thinking about that. Like that would be so. I'd be like, she has so many trades. Like,
I would literally be at work and it'd be like my phone would be blowing the fuck up, and I look up and be like, "Oh, they did it." Especially if they had her out there, like, we found her, found the one. Oh God.
I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
The coat with the stethoscope and
yeah, same face,
same eyeliner and everything.
Yeah, central casting. It's all I can say. All I can say for that. But yeah, apparently, also on top of all this stuff and everything else that's going on, Marco Rubio is threatening the ICC.
Oh yeah, you were going to talk about that too. Yeah, what happened with that?
Yeah.
I started a new job, so I had to pay attention this week at work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. So apparently he, because they're threatening due to crimes against humanity and everything else that's going on, he is telling the ICC that they need to help us as United States citizens be liberated from the crap that's going on. But yeah, they're
from
scared
him?
shitless, dude. Yeah,
so we need to be liberated from the regime? Because yes, that's
from basically like immigrants and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So
but here's the little.
It's not an issue at all. But okay, let's just make it up as we go, Marco.
250 years, Americans have governed ourselves as a free and sovereign people. We choose our own leaders. We determine our own laws. And when we're accused of a crime, we stand for judgment before a jury of our own peers. This is the essential and indispensable feature of our form of government. It is the foundation of our shared way of life. But today, powerful people in faraway places want to take that away from us. They believe that they should be in charge of your laws, of your country, your life. And they don't care whether or not you agree. Halfway across the world, there's an institution that calls itself the International Criminal Court. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. But chances are you don't know the names of its judges, its prosecutors, or its president.
Jack Smith.
And you shouldn't have to. But as we speak, the ICC and its friends are waging a war against our country, not with bullets or missiles, but with statutes, compacts, and the force of so-called international law.
Not the law.
When the ICC was born 24 years ago, they told us that it was merely a narrow backstop, a global court that would step in to prosecute only the gravest offenses, things like genocide and war crimes, and only when a nation's courts were unable to prosecute them on their own. But the
all of which is happening.
Something far more radical and extreme. It was a global tribunal staffed by unelected globalist bureaucrats who claim their power is almost unlimited.
Kind of like at
the danger of this global court has only continued to grow. Today, it threatens every aspect of our political and legal system. Border Patrol agents removing violent criminals from our country, American Marines risking their lives to defend our homeland, prosecutors working to dismantle terrorist plots to attack and kill Americans. If we stand idle, all of them would be at the mercy of foreign judges thousands of miles away, facing the constant risk of prosecution and even imprisonment for the so-called crime of defending their own country. The American people never agreed to any of this, and they never will. Read the words of our Declaration of Independence. We fought a revolution against a foreign power, transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses. Independence is our birthright. We will never let foreign bureaucrats take that away from us. This administration will not sit by as the ICC and its allies seek to threaten our people. If they believe they can deprive us of our sovereignty, we will teach them the full meaning of American resolve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this upside down world where this is freedom?
It's kind of scary to listen to him talk about it too, like that the way they're speaking about it, it's like we were in danger before they started getting rid of all the poor immigrant people who do everyday jobs here in America.
Okay. Yet they're the ones that are having incidents where they accidentally, take them out point blank.
But that's even the scarier. Yeah. If they even released the their statement and they're like, yeah, our bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Like, that's not an our bad situation.
No.
You didn't trip up the stairs. Like, what are we doing? Like, there wasn't some, like, slick granite helipad you tripped over. Like, like,
there wasn't a slip and slide of shit.
Right. Like, you more than once, like 6 times.
Yeah.
That's not an accident where I come from.
Nope.
Like,
and how does it keep happening point blank in a car?
Yeah.
You'd think after like the third one, you might want to just not lean into vehicles.
I think honestly at this point they should not. Well, one, they was told that they're not allowed to do traffic stops anymore.
Good.
Okay, but they're also been told to have their cameras on, and I like how they said that they didn't have them, but like the one dude in the photo was like clearly had one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what was it? A trail cam?
Well, like, okay, like, and if this keeps, it shouldn't. Not even if it keeps happening. At this point, we have it enough times. They don't need weaponry.
No, exactly. You get a taser.
Just a taser. Yeah. You have a taser to defend yourself. You shouldn't be doing anything. You shouldn't be arresting people with that much regularity, first of all, because you should be doing it the correct way. Because if you need anything higher than a taser, then you should be getting with the local law enforcement so that this is done correctly, that people are read their rights and they're given due process. Because everybody that's on this soil, as per settled by the Supreme Court, has due process, whether you like that or fucking not. It doesn't fucking matter. We are all entitled to due process, whether or not you are born here, live here, reside here, what the fuck ever. That's what kind of makes us unique as well.
Well, and then Mexico is pressing charges against the Latin, not the one that happened Texas. Because we had I lost it to mid-sentence to that guy in Mexico who was just recently shot, like around with his family members.
The dude that was, it was like, they're like, oh yeah, he's totally was fine, and we just got the wrong guy. Yeah, that one. Yeah. It's the same shit. New 6 months later, different scenario, but same shit. We've done this how many times now? It's just
right.
And I fear that they're ramping up. Well, the next target will be the alphabet.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're doing a human rights commission because it's not just that one the last one with Lorenzo was just the straw that broke the camel's back, for lack of better words. This covers 17 Mexican nationals total, 14 who died in ICE custody and 3 who were killed during operations.
Oh, well, yeah. Then, and they have every
So,
right. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, because we would be doing this. We would have already have dumb. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I feel like, I don't know. I honest to God think that they don't need to have weapons. If they are not held to the same standard, then they don't need to have weapons, period.
No, they don't need to have weapons. They
need to have strict standards. Needs to be available just like anything else. Their process should be transparent.
At what point don't we just realize that we're all human beings? You don't just get to take other people's lives because they're different than you are, whatever. I always said, I could never do that. I could never do that. But if someone was actively coming at a family member and something, in the heat of defense or something, fine.
Yeah,
but I'm talking everyday stuff. There's no reason. There's no reason for any of this. There's no reason. It's sad that we have to have the conversations that we're having right now, not alone just in general with watch out for don't trust anybody with a badge anymore because you can't trust them. Yeah, with all the flock camera information, everything else that's coming out. You can't trust large groups of people. You can't trust people if they look like this or do that or whatever. And it's black people don't hang themselves, guys. What else do we have to say?
Right.
Everybody is freaking guilty of all this stuff. But guess what? We all bleed.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop being like this. And I know how it happened. I know why it happened is to keep us all divided. But the faster we look at each other and realize, you could be my best friend if, we like the same sports team for a half an hour.
I know.
It's just
frustrating.
You stop being so violent about everything.
Well, and I fear that it's going to continue until he's gone, and then it'll start to drop off because there is nobody to fill that void. Thank God. But yeah,
you mean Stephen Miller can't do it? And J.D. Vance, wet napkin personality versus wet napkin personality.
Wet paper bag. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and their
charisma's outrageous.
The Riz isn't negative. The Riz has left the chat. It's peeled out. It's done. It's fuck that shit. I'm out.
I think it slipped back on the helipad.
That's it. But yeah, it's. I think once he's gone to stoke the constant flame of just racial bigotry, just horrendous stuff, it's going to calm down. But unfortunately, we're here now, though. People are just so, I'll never understand that whole mentality of you felt special or you had daddy issues. I'm guessing. I don't know what makes somebody be yeah, that's the guy I want to affiliate with, and saying some of the most horrific shit. I'll never understand this part, this chapter, but at the same time, it's it is a pattern that has been unfolding throughout history. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's we get to this point where you have this raging inequality, and yeah, this is what happens because there's always has to be somebody that's at fault when really it's the billionaire class, but we can't not blame them. Oh God, they're the job creators, even though they're not creating shit.
They're not creating jobs. It's not trickling back down to us, guys. That's piss.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They're just shitting on us. And, in turn, part of me doesn't wonder if, the reason that Mitch McConnell's wife took a sudden last-minute trip is so that his grave doesn't become the largest outdoor toilet. So, because it will. And same with the Lady G. Hers will as well. And yeah. And the other thing too, and I want to make sure that this is abundantly clear because I had a lot of people coming at me about us referring to Lady Lindsay in terms of female pronouns. No. That's because she lived so far in the closet and she was so utterly uncomfortable with herself. That is largely one of the things that I can say, because the amount of damage that she did to children was reprehensible and disgusting, and she doesn't even really deserve us even spending this amount of time talking about her. To be completely honest, may she rest in hell, but it is what it is. That to me is just, and I'll say the same thing about any of those people on that list on the island doing the things that they did to some of the people that, and we need to believe the women and the children that were involved in that, because the people at the time were children and they did horrific shit to them. So that's why you'll hear us talking about certain lawmakers in that context. They're probably on the list. Just a heads up. That's usually what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that at some point, when it's not necessarily like an eye for an eye sort of thing, but from my understanding, Lady G is how they booked things at certain places.
Yeah.
So that's not a nickname we gave them. That's a nickname they gave themselves, and we just ran with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, and part of me is like, what the other thing that I found disturbing about this particular lawmaker, Lady G, what was with the Disney World thing? That just makes my stomach churn now. Like, oh.
It's weird because in my head, I want to go back to like 2015, 16, 13, 12. I don't even know
any of this shit.
Where Disney was just the gayest place on earth. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it was just, there's just rainbows and pride, and they had, I mean, you can't tell me all the little, what do they call it? Like the little groups of people who come out and they do like the little parades and all that stuff.
Never been to Disney.
I've been to Disney once, but that was an awkward time in my life, and there was a lot of drinking involved back then. But
I mean, I'm not trying to. If it was a bad time, I'm sorry. I'm laughing. It's just the way you said it.
No.
It was. I was just a terrible time. Like, oh, okay.
I said awkward.
Awkward, right?
Yeah, no, it was. I just got out of a relationship, and I ended up going with a couple friend of mine and their small child to Disney, and Noodle was like 3 years old, and him and I were really good buddies. But we watched.
Sorry, did you just say that his name was Noodle?
That's what we refer to him as, because he had a big old head.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, like we went to the beach. We went to Disney, but he was really into Toy Story, so like we did a lot of that stuff. So I didn't get to see a lot of the parks. Like I only got to see like one specific park, and he was so little that he was pooped. So we didn't get to do a whole lot there either. But I mean, it was fine because there was like discounted tickets, and it was a last minute thing, and I was single and 20 and had nothing else better to do with my money, so like go. But yeah, I'm just like that's what I just go to. Like you go into any of the stores, any of the Disney stores, and you can buy the ears that were rainbow or whatever, or like keychain. Like it was just the gayest place in the world for the longest time. So that's what I still associate with it. I mean, even though all the other horrible things have come out since then. So like that's the only reason I can think of he was there, because I think he was there with a boy toy, from my understanding, or arm candy of sorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, creepy as it may be,
little bit.
But there is a weird. Not used to weird. That's not fair. There is a.
I feel that way about any older person frolicking through Disney. By the way, it's not just Lindsay. It literally, like, that's just weird to me. Like,
right.
I don't know.
Well, there is a whole, like, I don't even know if it's like a group. I don't know how to phrase it necessarily the right way. No, I just meant within like the gay community. Like there's always like the dad, like the older man and the younger guy, like together.
Yeah.
There's like a whole subset, and I don't know how to categorize that or whatever.
Yeah, things that I would not be comfortable talking about at all. I have no idea.
I know that it's a thing. I don't know necessarily that sometimes they don't realize that that's a form of abuse.
Yeah.
But when that older person usually comes with money and gifts, and you're a younger gay person who could have possibly chose the street instead, you just embrace that sugar daddy and do what you do. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm not judging.
Yeah, I mean,
do I think that there's definitely a form of abuse in some situations? Are others possibly wholesome? Possibly, I don't know. But that's just, I assume, if you're an older. See, I don't look at it that way because it's weird for me to think about it that way. Yeah. Like, I usually typically, like, as we grow old, like, as a 20-year-old, I couldn't be imagined being attracted to a 40-year-old. Maybe the occasional movie star, but, like, their ages don't really coincide with reality either. But as a 40-year-old now, I can't be imagined being attracted to either a 60-year-old or a 20-year-old. Like, I'm right in my zone. Like, growing old with my wife is great because, like, she's aging beautifully, but I just can't imagine, like, that backward step mentality. Like, that's weird for me. And 20 years younger, that's my kid. Like, that's weird for me. But if that's your thing, if you're both, paper adults, that's fine. But I mean, I can't say it's legal. What am I going to say?
No, it's just it's weird though. Like I couldn't imagine. No.
Like, the mentality alone for me is going to be a no dog. Like, the place you are mentally right now versus the place you were mentally at 20.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Yeah.
No, there's so much life you haven't figured out yet. Even if you've had a really hard life and you've overcome, there's still so much in that time frame that you don't even realize. I don't know how to word it any better, I guess.
I'm not the same person that I was at 20, at 44. That's for sure.
No.
It's like...
And I'd hope not. To be honest with you, I'd hope not.
Yeah.
I'd hope everybody grows with age. With the more things that you do in your life, more experiences you have, good and bad and otherwise, like, you're not going to be the same person. And if you are 20 years the same person that you are today, like, you didn't learn a thing.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be a hard life lesson.
Right. Yeah.
It's just in general.
Well, and I feel like there's certain things that are not necessarily negatives that you have that you are more willing to utilize when you're in your 40s. Like, you're kind of like, fuck it. I don't, things that, certain things are not super prioritized anymore. Like, the last thing I want to do is go out anywhere on a Friday night. I just want to stay home. Like, but it's just one of those things where it's like, at the same time, I wouldn't want to rob a person younger than me of those opportunities either. Like, that's where it's like, I feel like so much of that is just, and I don't want to, it's,
I'd say if you do a relationship the right way, even like whatever, but like, as you grow
like 20 years
together,
apart is too much for me. Like,
well, you just learn so much in relationships over those spans of, like, what you will and won't tolerate and things and all that jazz. But, like, something as simple as, like, you listen to the guy who's like, talks about, like, listen up, guys, let me tell you about what your woman wants. And you're like, don't ever listen to that guy immediately.
God, that guy was horrible. Like, he was like,
but you're like, listen,
she shouldn't be saying no. No, she should be saying no, and you should be fucking listening. Like, that guy.
Like, or just. Well, and there's the new guy. I mean, he's not new. I've seen him come up a million times before, but, like, he's resurfacing, I guess. We're talking about, like, you shouldn't have to, or you should want to mother your husband. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Oh, God, no. Oh, yeah, that guy. I saw that and I was like, oh, no.
Like, no, you should be growing together. As first of all, no one wants this is the reason for the male loneliness epidemic. Let me let you know that too, because you're intolerable as human beings. It's not because you're a male, and it's not because you're lonely, and it's not because of all these things. You're intolerable as a human being. Because if I walk into your house and you can't figure out how to make a damn sandwich yourself, you're useless. You're going to die on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have days where I don't want to cook. My wife has days where she doesn't want to cook. Like, that's what adulthood is fun, and you can just go get something instead. But, like, I know how to cook a meal. I know how to do grocery. Like, we take turns on laundry and grocery shopping and cleaning the bathroom and all that other stuff. And it's not even like a take your turns kind of thing, like where it's measured in I owe you, you owe me. It's like the dishes are dirty, I'm going to wash them. The bathroom is dirty, I'm going to clean it. Like, it's just, you grow together, and you're just, it's not my house, it's not her house, it's our house. Like, let's clean it together, let's do together. But like, same mentality, but you learn all that shit with those years of experience. You can't, it's the same thing as like, you kind of learn about what you're going to deal with your partner when you first end up in college in a dorm room and your roommate's a piece of crap. Like, look, the trash is full. I'm going to stack it up as high as I can go until the bag explodes. And then it's a whole nother mess you have to deal with. No, you're just going to grab the trash on your way out the door.
Yeah.
Like, it's not where.
Right. Well, and I feel like that's where the Gen Z experience is going to be so vastly different, because they're not going to get that time, and they're not going to figure that stuff out. And they're, unfortunately for them, I fear, and more probably my kids' generation, Gen Alpha, it's going to be bigger stakes for them. Like, at the end of the day, if you learn how to live with somebody, or eventually, even how to not live with somebody, but you can figure that out at a much lower stakes level, so that you're not figuring this out when you're married. Because then it's much, much more expensive and harder to separate from that person. Where that's why I also don't think that you should date around and figure out what you want and figure out what you like. You shouldn't be marrying the first person that you've dated. That's asinine. It and does 100% happen.
Live with the person you're going to marry before you marry them.
Yes,
because you might find out that
like I
some of the things they do you can't tolerate.
Right, like I found out that me and my spouse are, we're fine, but we cannot share a bedroom because we will. Nope. It's not anything that I don't love him any less. I cannot sleep next to a chainsaw. I'm sorry, but no. And quite frankly, we just are used to having our own spaces, and we prefer that. It's just, and plus once we had a kid, and certain things kind of fell a certain way, but yeah, it's just. No,
I mean, everybody needs to have. Well, yeah, and you grow up and you have this movie theater, movie play out of how everything goes, and you don't realize that after years, it's not the same things aren't important. Like, I guess I know the ones I told my brother not that long ago, because he was going through some marital things and whatnot, and I said, like, young man asked old man, like, how'd you stay in love with the same woman for all these years? He's like, I didn't. I fell in love with her over and over again as she grew and as she aged. And it's the same thing. But I mean, it's not just a man. It's like the wife and the husband too. Like, you go through changes in life. You have to change together. And what's important to you at 20 isn't the same thing that's important to you as she said, Katie said, I might have a BFF neighbor someday. I want my own space. And that's fine. I'm not judging anybody. My wife and I have talked about when the kids move out, having our own bedrooms, just to make it easier.
But that's because my spouse, he's a truck driver, so he gets up sometimes at 2 and 3 in the morning. If I just now fell asleep at 1 or 2 in the morning and you're waking my ass up, I will bite your head off. Like, I will end you. And you know that nobody wants that. So yeah, that's why. Plus, then once we had a kid, then because he drives a truck, I didn't want him to get up. I can at least be tired, you know what I mean, during the day, and it's fine. But with him,
don't fall asleep behind the wheel. That's
right. We would take turns, but obviously he would get to sleep a little bit more frequently than me, and that's to prevent his early demise. But anyway, it's one of those where once that happened, it was so much easier for us to just not, to just have separate spaces, because then it was nice just having my own spot. I was like,
Well, and we grow up with the idea. It's the same thing like, and this is a whole tangent, but I'm just going to go with it anyway because I got a little bit of time. But like, we grew up with these expectations, and in our generation, more so than others, that like your role is to like get married. I mean, your job life, whatever, but get married, have kids, do etc. And they don't tell you how to go about it or how it's whatever. So if something happens and you don't hit those goals, or if you get a divorce, or if you don't have kids, you immediately have that mentality that like I'm a loser, or I did something wrong, or what's wrong with me? Why am I faulty? And that's not the case at all. Like, do whatever you want as long as it's sane and legal and whatever else, whatnot. But like, just because you've been in a relationship that doesn't work doesn't make you a loser. Just means you didn't work out. Just because you're married and you don't want to, sleep in the same bedroom or sleep, under the same cover or whatever. Like, you don't have to go to bed spooning every night. Like, that's fun when you first get together. But like, people get hot sweats, cold sweats. People get, cramps. There's just so much that happens, when you're in the honeymoon romantic stage, whatever. But like, my wife and I have slept with separate blankets for a long time. Our Great Dane helped with that a lot though, too, because there was a lot of fight, and that's a lot of dog to pull a blanket out from underneath. But just whatever makes you as long as you guys are both okay with it, like, then what difference does it make?
Right.
But it doesn't make you any less any of it. No. Because the older you get in a relationship, it's less about
the optics of it to the outside.
Yeah, less about the optics of it, but it's like that honeymoon phase is gone.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like, you're not still like I don't know, like bumping uglies every day at 60 and 70 years old. Like, you got to know that the person's with you for the right reasons. It's not just sex related. It's not just that related. Like, it's commitment related. It's the emotional portion of it. Like, are you my ride or die? Have you been there with me in the ups and downs and those things? Like, do I have your utmost trust? Things, all those things. Like, it's more than just, like you said, the physical aspects, what people can see, the optics of it all. And you got to get to that place, and it's just.
Yeah, I mean, like, you should be evolving as you grow together, and sometimes you're going to find that you can be in a relationship with somebody for a certain season of your life, and it doesn't mean that you fucked up. And furthermore, sometimes if you are in a relationship and you have a kid together, it may not necessarily be the smartest or the most stable to stay together. Sometimes it's you were together for a certain segment of time, and that time has passed, and it is what it is. I mean, not everything has to be a fault or no fault. It's just sometimes these things just naturally run their course, and there's nobody did anything wrong. You know what I mean? It's just it's not working anymore. So, but it's just one of those where, as long as everybody's on the same page and you're in it to make sure that you and that your kid is taken care of and all that, there's nothing wrong with it. Doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that was not the long-term spot for you. But I feel like there's also, I think we just constantly are measuring ourselves, like, between, like, if we sleep in the same room with our spouse, if our spouse gives us a certain type of ring. Like, I have 2 engagement rings. I never wear them. I wear a band. You know why? Because this cost me $7, and if I throw it away by mistake at work, I'm not upset about it. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, that was a lot of the nurses and stuff that I work with have the silicones, because you pull them off with gloves and.
Yeah, I don't really like the silicones as much. I think over time I think it's just because my skin reacts to plastics so much that I prefer it. This is a tungsten one, but it was like $7. But yeah, it's one of those where it's like, it's the meaning of it, but my actual rings are in my room. You know what I mean? I just don't ever wear them. But it's like, it's one of those where everybody has something that, that their situation is going to be a little bit different. And it doesn't mean that your relationship is good or bad. It's just you and that person get along in a certain way, and the other spouses may not. Like, it's just like Josh prefers to cook. Cool. I don't really like to cook. Well, here's the other thing too. he's way more into eating based on cravings. I could give two shits what we eat. It's food, it's warm, it's gluten-free, cool, great, I'm gonna eat it. You know what I mean? Where that's just how it goes for us, and that dynamic has worked. He cares more about what, or if he's got cravings and stuff, and that's how he prefers to eat. I don't care. So I'm just here for the food. I don't care what it is. That's what works for us, but it may not be the same for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, so he prefers cooking. Cool. I don't, so it worked out.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes it better. I mean, it makes it easier when one person likes something that the other one doesn't like to do. I mean, that's beautiful in its own way, but like, it's not going to happen with everything. There's not going to be one partner that's like, I love scrubbing toilets. Let's go.
No, but
unless you're married to Danny Tanner or some shit. But like,
right?
No, but that's what I was just kind of like going into the compromise and things like that. But I mean, it's not that it's not possible.
No, yeah,
and it's not that everything lasts forever either. Like, I'm not trying to give it like everything's happy-go-lucky. Like, there are many reasons to not stay in an unhappy place, and especially that unhappy place is affecting you, but also your children and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, that can be more detrimental than sticking it out because you think it's going to be better for, the kid. Yeah. So, I mean, whatever you have to do to be happy. I'm just trying to like set that. I'm not trying to like force people. Like, everything's going to be beautiful.
No, that's just one of those examples for us.
It'll be better for you if you don't stay in a place where you don't feel loved, wanted, accepted, and respected.
Right. Well, and like for us, that's just one of those things that like I feel like we, for so long as a society, focused solely on gender roles. That it was like, this is women's work, this is men's work, blah, 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 blah. That we kind of lost the plot, so to speak. And, you know, it's like not everything has to be based on which gender you were assigned at birth. Like, I don't really like to cook. He does. Boom. Done. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Oh, there's an echo now.
Sorry. It's my fault because my computer restarted and it resynced to my earbuds. So I was trying to like listen to you through it while it was going. But it's like at 99% with a circle in the background. So sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's just one of those where I don't know. What was I fucking talking about? It's gone now. I'm tired. I'm working 5 days a week again. Freaking sucks.
I get you. Yeah, and we're gonna stay on all night long and
not this week.
Yeah.
Although I think I know why. The show is so scattered at the beginning.
Why?
It's my dad pranks me every year.
Oh,
and he hadn't pranked me yet. That's what it was.
He was messing with you.
It's why your screen went black. It's because it's why. I mean, granted, he probably should have picked a better medium. This always messes up anyway. But yeah,
we would have known.
No, he's gonna have to be a little bit more abrupt about it. I don't know, but yeah, every year he does. He hasn't yet. But watch, I say that now, and it'll be like crash out there or something. Something will fly off a wall or something. Like last year. But yeah, I mean, it's just I feel like couples need to worry more about what works for you and not what looks better or what everybody else does. Like, if you want to sleep in separate rooms, sleep in separate rooms. Because trust me, you're going to be happier long term doing something that makes you feel better or works for you and your family. That's going to always be a better solution anyway. Like, when we look at houses, like if we were to move, we plan to sleep separately. Like, we do not even try to pretend like we're going to ever share a room. Because it's just, we're so used to having separate spaces now that we're like, we're fine. It's fine. Everybody's happier. Everybody's sleeping. This is good.
Yeah. Well, and it does. It really does matter to that, like, you're all comfortable in your own place. Like, no one wants to be miserable. Like, I sleep with my spouse or whatever, but now I haven't had a good night's sleep for like 40 years. Like, that's not going to help anybody in the long run.
No.
That's like making people hangry. You just don't do that shit. Not if you want it to last.
Right. Well, and like, I think that to fight something that isn't working for you just because of the optics is kind of wild if you really sit and think about it. Like, this is clearly not working for me, but there's these unwritten rules that state that I have to like to do this task over this task. Like, what the fuck? When you think about it in any other context, that is freaking wild. Like,
right. Right. This is specifically a you chore because of this or
because
gender
of the
specific
that you possess.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah. What?
Yeah. I don't. It just blows my mind. And then the way that people act like that's like that guy and other ones that you hear about all the time. And it's a hierarchy thing. I'm like, because you've got a pole, you get to cut the grass and don't have to wash dishes. Like, that makes no damn sense to me.
Right.
Like, you're okay to cook if it's grilling, but like to put it in the oven, that's not masculine enough for you. Like, I don't like, what do you do with pizza?
Yeah,
don't you put pizza in the oven? Like, what's the difference? Like, stir a pot. Have you not made mac and cheese or ramen noodles? That's a pot.
Right. And like,
what the fuck are we doing?
Like, I'll never forget, like, my mom accidentally, so my brother went to college before, and my mom did not mean to do this. It just happened. And she taught me how to do laundry, whatever. Had figured, I'll teach my brother at some point. And she forgot. So he gets to college or whatever, gets out of college, because we went to the same school and we kind of commuted halfway, kind of. But he gets into the real world and he can't figure out why his clothes are not getting clean. It's because he wasn't using detergent. He just bought fabric softener, not realizing that they're two different things.
Whoops.
So yeah, I mean, make sure that you teach your boys like shit like laundry and like how to feed yourself and I don't know how to do basic shit, because you don't want them floating around through life being almost, being in their mid to late 20s, not realizing that fabric softener is not the same as detergent. Like, it wasn't his fault. It's just, we missed that day. It's probably because he had sports or something on the day my mom did laundry or whatever. I don't remember what it was, but either way.
Okay. Yeah. So when our boys got to the age where socks could have started to become suspicious, we taught them to do laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's yours, you do them. At that age, does it matter if they shrink shit? No. Does it matter if they throw everything in the dryer and in one load? No. But at least they've got the concept down, and you can teach them about dress clothes when they get to an older age.
Right.
Or if they get dress clothes, they're like, I'll wash that, you just keep your normal stuff. They get in the habit of doing it. And we did the same thing with dinners, man. Like, when they were little, we started them like helping. You can learn to cook, chop this up. You want to use a knife? Hey, look, knives are cool. Use them. Chop up things, little things. I'm not saying we did it at 2, but
right.
It's like age appropriate.
Yeah, we probably should start
age appropriate with dexterity and stuff. But so now they're at the age. I mean, we started probably around, I think probably like 13. Like, okay, this is your job. You get to cook one meal a week, and we'll work it through with you. And then when they got to a little bit older, like, okay, great, your meal, you're going to cook whatever one you pick. Now I need you to manage putting that stuff that you need to make that meal. So do an inventory, put it on the grocery list. So you get used to doing that shit, because that's a whole lost art most people don't know either.
Yeah, we have a checklist thing. Like
that's all we did. Like a little box that you.
Yeah, it's like a little like check sheet. Like if you need eggs or whatever, like you just check it off, and then it's like boop 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 boop. Yeah, that's all ours is too. It's like not anything super fancy and whatever, but just to get them in the habit of it. Yeah, I think we got ours at Barnes and Noble, to be honest with you. Oh yeah. It's probably the same notepad. Is it like
probably the same?
Yeah, it's like shit to get or something like that. Or I forget what it's.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, then it's the same one.
But and not anything, but just to get them used to being humans outside of our house.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do get to a place where they are, cohabitating with anybody, they have basic life skills.
Right.
Which is better than a lot of people, even my age, that you know, when they walk out on the door themselves.
Right.
Like, what did you mean you didn't realize that when you moved into an apartment it came with ketchup? Like, like you know how much like your first grocery trip when you move out is like the worst one, because you're all like, not only do I have to buy like food to eat, but I have to buy condiments, I have to buy cleaning supplies, I have to buy, you know, garbage bags, everything you can possibly think of. Like, who thinks of ketchup when they're 20? Like, I'm gonna go to the store and buy all this shit. That's just stuff that was automatically in the fridge, you know?
Right. Exactly.
And if not, mom had a spare, or dad had a spare, or whoever you lived with.
Well, and then
it's a lost art.
When you're that age and it's your first apartment, like, you don't realize that, you know, you need to make a junk drawer, because you're going to have all those little stupid things that you just have to have and keep, like things like this that are like, you know, it's like a Velcro twisty thing, and you don't want to throw this away because this is actually somewhat handy. Well, this is a junk drawer item if I've ever seen one. So, you know, shit like that. Like, you have, you know, yeah, it's like
twisty ties, rubber bands, batteries, tape, you know, like all the shit.
Yep. You got to have, well, at least a lighter or 3, 2 of which, of course, cannot work. But you have to go through.
But if you've got a match and a lighter, you're set.
One it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always the mysteries of the junk drawer, the stuff that's like the Sharpie that's clearly dried out, and then the Sharpie that works. You know, of course, never can remember which one works, but you know, until you try, of course, the bad one first every fucking time. But yeah, it's just.
Well, and it's going to be even funnier. It's going to be even funnier with this generation too. I'm like my kids and younger, because like I think about like, oh, like let's order pizza. Everybody just write down what they want. Like, people don't write things down. It's texting and stuff. Like, there's a good chance that the whole generation of people, 20-year-olds, this age bracket right now, they're not going to own like pens or pencils or anything in their apartment. So when you go there to do something, they're going to be like, no, you're just going to, like, I can't text it to the pizza man. Like, I need to write it down so I know what all I'm getting. So we have a whole, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just something that just occurred to me, but like, it's a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like the kids these days. Oh, you good?
I think my dog fell off the couch.
Oh, shit.
It just was a loud boom for no reason. And it's, they'll be fine. The blind one doesn't get up on the couch, so it's just a graceful Dane. So it could have just been a stretch situation. And
yeah. Well, I hate to get going, but I'm starting to.
No, I get you. I said I got an early morning too. So.
Oh yeah. You got to die. Yeah.
Who makes a doctor's appointment at 8 in the morning?
You.
I know.
You did.
I said that this doctor has a weird policy where, because of the specialty and stuff, they'll allow for like almost like a 2-hour window. Your appointment could be late up to 2 hours, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be the first one in there because I can't just take a block of 2 hours off of work plus the doctor time and drive home. That's a half a day. So I did it to myself, but it's always on a Wednesday. Like this one always is. Tomorrow's is always the one that fucks me up. It's a Friday, it's fine. Never on a Monday either, but I don't know. Here nor there, doesn't matter.
Right, I get it. I gotta freaking reschedule mine with that. I think similar specialist, but I had to cancel mine because I got promoted and wasn't expecting to work. But here we are. Because I made it 6 months ago before I knew what my schedule was going to be. So, gambled and lost.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But, anywho. Yep. I think I'm just like, good Lord. But,
yeah. No, if we hear anything crazy about Thursday, like, we'll jump on and give everyone updates. And if there's anything else that comes out crazy, we'll do the same thing. And if you need any information, you know where to find us on here and all of our other apps. Check out our website for more information if you want to find some deep dives that we've done. Also on our Substack.
Yep, that's where we post the receipts for the things that we talk about, especially not so much this week. This week we've found that there's less oversight from certain powers like the app itself if we do not talk about them back to back to back to back. We have to kind of miss a day or miss a week or two and then talk about another highfalutin topic, because then it tends to be kinder. So that's why we do it that way. So just in case people were wondering, that's why.
Yeah. We'll have more updates when they're when we can get through an episode without people's stuff crashing.
Yes. This week may have been my father who messes with me, but I don't know. It happens every week. Yeah. So just new and exciting each week. So all right. Well, it's been real. See you guys later.
See ya. Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.